So they're tripling their prices, but you got to remember, what you're really paying for is a sense of smug superiority. That'll work out well.
So they're
still paying off a Whole Food salad that I got in 2010.
I don't think the Target audience goes there for fine dining and
you ever been to a super Target?
Yeah, I always get the pepperoni pizza, thank you, and the icy. I don't go and get the calorie wrap. I've
yet to grocery shop at a Target in any extensive way, because whenever I buy food at Target, it's like a few things here and there. I'm like, I always find, I don't know, I haven't done a real sort of cost-benefit analysis of the particular situation, but I always find that whenever I buy food at Target, I'm like, holy crap, how much? It's already really expensive there. So if they're trying to go a little bit more like Whole Foods, maybe they're just going to raise the quality of the food to match the prices. But it just seems, Target's great for a lot of things. Grocery shopping, in my experience, is not one of them. But I don't know. There's people that are smarter shoppers than me. So what the hell am I talking about?
Yeah, my girlfriend used to be an exclusive Target shopper. I didn't know that because, when we moved in together, I noticed all these brands, and that I didn't understand because I was a 99-cent store shopper guy.
Oh, brands! What's a Target brand? It's something Farms,
like something Pantry. Like Market Pantry or something.
Market Pantry, that's it. Yeah.
Well, good luck changing the brand to.
Are you still a dollar store shopper?
Snobby Pantry. No, I meet myself in the middle now. Actually, this weekend I used my first coupon. Almost tried to double it.
Oh. See, everybody, everywhere I hang out has different shopping advantages. Like in Texas, there are great discounts to be found on delicious steaks. Like, amazing. And like I treat savings like a hunt. It's so satisfying. You get that little thing at the end that tells you how much you saved. And what I discovered is if you load up on enough steaks for your freezer, sometimes if you do it right, you can save more than you spend. That is something that is unique to Texas, I guess, because the cows are there. Like it's for the same reason that you would expect to have cheap gas in Texas, you have cheap beef. You don't get the cheap gas necessarily in Texas. It's cheaper than California, but that's because of taxes, not because of proximity. But there's big advantages to either side of the situation in terms of what you're buying and where you're going. Like produce in California, obviously you can get the most delicious avocados you've ever had in your life with from some guy sitting by the side of the road. Like those are incredible and way cheaper. You ever eaten? I remember on a trip to California, I got a sandwich from Food for Less. You ever had food from Food for Less?
Yeah.
So Food for Less, big discount store. I'm just going to go out and say it. It's ghetto. But the savings to be had...
brah.
Yeah. I had to figure out which gang signs I was going to throw before I went in to purchase my sandwich. And fortunately, I got it right. But the like, if you're going to get sodas or something like that at Food for Less, well, that's great. That's a really good move. Some fruit and vegetables, maybe, possibly, but if you're moving to types of food that, well, if you're moving on to types of food that are pre-prepared, fresh, sitting in, you might want to be careful.
You're in the wrong neighborhood for this ham and cheese sandwich, brother.
I had a very bad experience with a ham and cheese sandwich from Food for Less, where I was like, I bought my delicious hoagie from Food for Less and thought that looked all right. Took it out of the package to start eating it. I was like, hey, this cheese is melted. But it's not hot. Like, it was just really, it was just so disgusting. I was like, oh, God. Like, my stomach actually turns thinking about it. And I went back and had another one and tried to pull the cheese off. And yeah. The stuff we call cheese in this country. Philistines. That's what we are. Funkhauser Philistines.
Philistines. Hey, yes. Here's a funk tip for the grocery store. If
yes.
you don't have one of those club cards...
Yeah.
And they say, oh, you just have your phone number there. Type it in. And you don't have that? Use Jenny's number. It always works. 867-530.
Are you serious? It really does?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And depending on the grocery store you go to and the area code you use, I mean, every area code works. It's one of those things.
I heard when that song came out, the people with that number were like driven out of their minds. Like, it was the 80s, so it's like the phone rings every single time. You can't put it on mute. Like, people were having to change their phone numbers because of that song. They're like, no! Being constantly bothered. One last piece of news, Funkhauser.
The National Consumers League claims that 6 out of 11 olive oils do not meet the standards to be labeled extra virgin.
Right. Yes. I know this because to be considered extra virgin, the olive oil has to have an oddly specific opinion about the new Star Wars trailer. See what I did there? Nerds, of which I am one. And I do have an opinion about the Star Wars trailer. The opinion I have about the Star Wars trailer is like, the Stormtrooper's black. And I don't mind the Stormtrooper being black. That's fine. But I never wanted to see a Stormtrooper with their helmet off. And again, it was like, hey, let's pointedly say that there's a story behind the Stormtrooper. Stormtroopers were like Nazis. You didn't want to feel like they had lives behind the masks. Like, you need a bad guy without personality that you can just mow down. It's a concept that Quentin Tarantino has exploited many, many times. Like in Django Unchained, well, they're slave owners. They're terrible, awful slave owners. You want to see them die. Or Inglourious Bastards, well, they're Nazis. It's okay to kill them left, right, and center. You need a clear bad guy that you don't feel empathy for. And by unmasking a stormtrooper, they've taken that away from us. And I'm not entirely sure that was a good idea. That's my specific opinion about the new Star Wars trailer. It has nothing to do with the guy being black. I just didn't want to know what color was under the mask at all.
My name's AD, and I'm not too gangster. Just a big mouth white boy prankster. Never been to jail, never shot a 9, never smack a hoe, but I know how to have a good time. I grew up in the suburbs. I went to private school. I stayed mostly out of trouble. Mostly I obeyed the rules. Upper middle class, so you know I'm not down. Still taking over when I'm rocking this town. Put your hands up if you're loving this sound. I am the king, so I with the clown. Oh, I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. As a kid, I was sneaky, wrote graffiti on the walls. Krylon can in hand, tag bathroom stalls. That I'm down like A-OK. But my mom's while low was my gangster getaway. Bass, how low can you go? A white boy, what I crack a know. Once again, it is the incredible rhyme animal, near cannibal AD. Public enemy number 1. Not really, but I like to fun like I could be one. But I never even held a gun, and I'm pretty sure I run if I ever even saw one. Oh, I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. What I do? Oh, let me tell you what's up. Just to be like you, I put that lean in my cup. Well, just a 3 teaspoons prescribed when I got a selfie head. But that's more than enough to make me dizzy and send me off to bed. Oh, hot damn, you know I got a plan. Party up, and I rock it like nobody else can. I'ma be what I'm gonna be, I'ma be me. Best me I can be, and you're gonna see. Oh, I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. Oh, I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. I'm the king of the suburbs, yeah. I'm the king of the suburbs, baby. Throw your hands up in the air.
Delivering fascinating subjects, interesting talk, and boobs and fart jokes. AD on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, oh, let's go. Talking that mess, better act like you know. Oh, let's go tonight. Walk away, punk, yeah, bitch. That's right, I know this. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. You're nothing but a punk, bitch. So walk away, yeah, yeah. You've been talking about me for a long time.
A man named Bacon was arrested for fighting over sausage. It's true. This guy just found a way to guarantee people laugh at his last name even more than they used to. 19-year-old Thomas Bacon of Madison, New Jersey, was arrested a few weeks ago for getting into a fight over sausage. According to cops, Bacon got into an argument with someone else in his house who was going to get to eat a piece of sausage. The last piece of sausage, I believe, and wound up attacking them. He was arrested for simple assault. How's that racist? Is it? Is there any way, shape, or form that... Well, if the computer says so, then it must be true. Hey, why is my stuff not logging in? What if I had stuff that I wanted to do?
Boring.
Hold, please. Oh, there we go. Anywho. Oh. Do you, by any chance, watch the Duggars? Is that a thing? You ever spend some time watching the, you ever spend some time watching yet another in a long attempt that TLC has made to make us forget that they were ever called the Learning Channel for a reason? TLC has pulled 19 kids and counting from its schedule. Yeah, that's the show about the Duggar family and the woman who views her womb as a Pez dispenser as opposed to a reproductive organ. TLC has pulled 19 kids and counting from its schedule thanks to this new revelation that 27-year-old Josh Duggar, one of the kids on the show, molested 5 underage girls when he was a teenager, including his own sisters. In case you're not familiar with the premise of the show, not only do they reproduce like you wouldn't believe, having 19 children and counting, but they do it in a holy rolling sort of way. They are, we'll get into it, but they practice an interesting brand of Christianity. One of the tenets of which is you don't have abortions. They're very, very anti-abortion, very pro-life. Maybe if they didn't spend so much time trying to convince other people that have kids, they would have been better able to protect their own children from another one of their children in what has to be a circle of abuse. Apparently, he molested his sisters and some other folks when he was 14. I think it's very rare. I don't know too much about it, but I'm fairly certain that it's extraordinarily rare for a 14-year-old to just up and molest people. It usually means he's part of some sort of cycle of abuse. Anyways, the network said, quote, "We are deeply saddened and troubled by this heartbreaking situation, and our thoughts and prayers are with the..." See, I couldn't bother. No way I could fake being healthy today. The network says we are deeply saddened and troubled by that. Happened earlier today, where you, like, sneeze or cough, like every sort of bodily function happens all at once, where you sneeze and then there's this weird sort of like trapping of air and you wind up burping and then you burp and then you sneeze again. And as you're sneezing, you're farting at the same time. I saw Roseanne Barr. Who's like 63 years old now. And by the way, killing it and looking great. I saw her do stand-up not so long ago. And she was like, I'm 63 years old now. And that means we multitask. For example, now whenever I sneeze, I pee. Which, I don't know. I noticed this morning when I sneezed and farted at the same time. I was like, ooh, are we a slippery slope away from urinating on oneself when we get the sniffles? Oh, joy. Yay. Something to look forward to with maturity. Anyways, speaking of maturity, back to the serious story. Network says, quote, "We are deeply saddened and troubled by this heartbreaking situation, and our thoughts and our prayers are with the family and the victims at this difficult time." TLC was shamed into doing this after the internet came at them with pitchforks and torches and nooses because they were airing 19 Kids, a 19 Kids marathon. There's no word of when the show will be back. Now, this is an interesting one. TLC is also facing possible legal action from Mama June, the human thumb from Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. She said she's mad that they haven't fired the Duggars yet, while her show was canceled immediately after the media found out she was dating a guy who molested her daughter. She also said TLC was actually helping keep that covered up, and she's sure they did the same thing for the Duggars, and she's prepared to sue. Yeah, definitely an interesting one.
I believe they should cancel the show just like they canceled us. They canceled us 7 hours after TMZ reported it at 3 o'clock in the morning. I just think it's just crazy that I was wrongfully done, and they say our situation